welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited that you're here. We are 2 weeks out from my first race, which is a local 5K. I am nervous and excited, and honestly it's like so crazy that I am even pursuing a running goal because I don't like running. I'm not the biggest fan of running, but I've grown to appreciate it in some way because it's difficult and it's difficult, but it's also very rewarding. And I think that can be said for anything that we do, which is so great because it just translates to life, really. But anyway, I only have a couple minutes. I am working from home today, and I was just making a quick snack. I feel like I have been munching all afternoon. Like, I had a smaller lunch, and then I've just been snacking and drinking electrolytes and just trying to hydrate. I'm supposed to do a full body lift this afternoon when I'm done work. I just sliced an apple. I'm gonna eat that with some peanut butter while I get back to work. I have about an hour and a half left of work, and then I need to run to the grocery store to grab a few things for dinner and then hopefully get to the gym. But I will check in with you guys when I'm done with work. Okay, I am back from the gym. I didn't film because I was just trying to power through. I could definitely tell my body is more fatigued, but I was like, I have a rest day tomorrow. I'm just gonna power through, which may or may not have been the best idea. We'll find out tomorrow and see how I feel. But I am making dinner, and then I'm gonna chill and watch a show and just relax, fold some laundry, do all the things, get ready for work tomorrow. So yeah, it's about 7 now, which is a little later. I try to eat by 7:30, just that way I can digest and get to bed as early as possible. But yeah, so I'm gonna chug some water, and then I did buy an Olipop, but I told myself that I have to drink a thing of water before I do that. So yeah, anyway, let's make some dinner. We are showered, and I'm just picking up a few things in the kitchen, wrapping up some dishes and getting things ready for work tomorrow. I am heating up some water for tea, and I'm gonna eat my favorite cookies of all freaking time, the Sweet Loren's double chocolate chips. So it's like a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips, whatever. Yeah, I'm so excited. This is so good. And then I have to record a voiceover for a video that I think is gonna go up tomorrow. I need to check my calendar. But yeah, and then I'm going to chill. I'm going to do my skincare, read my book, and go to sleep. I am so tired. I did not sleep well last night, and I know that my body needs to catch up on some sleep. What was I saying? Mindset. Oh, so I've been training since October, really consistently, and which is so crazy. That seems like forever ago. But when I decided that I was gonna run this race, I was like, I am locking in. And my mindset shift, it's just a whole other level that I feel like you go to. And sometimes maybe more so for a half or a full marathon, people kind of jump into this other mindset. Maybe not so much for a 5K, but what can I say? I'm committed, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video at all, but I feel like I have an athlete mentality. Now, do I consider myself an athlete? Not really. And if you watch my content or whatever, or like see my workouts, like it's not really considered athlete level, or like I'm not a professional, I don't do this full time. This is like just for me, like just seeing how far I can go, the boundaries I can push. But there's no harm in like thinking like an athlete, because it will only make you better. Prioritizing what you eat and recovery and hydration and how your body feels, and not skipping workouts and not cutting workouts short because you're tired or because you're like, oh, I just don't feel like it. You're not like, those catch up to you. Not doing workouts and not doing, like, not following your workout plan, like you're giving up and you're basically saying, I'm not worth it. Like, I'm not worth achieving that goal. Like, this is what it takes to achieve the goal, and I'm not doing it, you know? And I mean, there's certain instances, obviously, where you're like, I need an extra rest day or something like that, which happens. But it's just so interesting, the mindset shift that I've experienced in the last 5 or so weeks. Not like, I've only been training for this race for like a month, maybe a month and a half. I kind of was like playing around with the idea, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm committing to something that I'm going to train for, and I'm going to see it through. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I do consider myself an athlete because I think like an athlete, and my intention behind my life is like that of an athlete. Now, do I define myself by that? Like, that's not my whole life, obviously. It's a big portion of my life right now, but yeah, I don't know. I just want to share that. So I hope that's like encouraging to all of you out there, that you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this or I can't do that. And look at these people on social media. Like, everyone is going at their own pace, but that doesn't make you less of an athlete if that's something that you aspire to be. You already are one. And if you think like one, that means you are one, and then you will produce the results that you really want. The person that you see yourself, like the person that you're striving to be, if you believe it here and here, you're gonna, like, that is the outcome that you will have, you know, most likely. But if you don't believe it yourself, then it's definitely not gonna happen at all. So yeah, I'm kind of like such a long tangent. Okay, I'm at the gym and I did 2 out of 4 sets and my headphones died. So, just gonna have to rock on without them.
Maybe it won't cut my head off right now. I'm like balancing my tripod on my jewelry case. So anyway, we are getting ready. And also I've been blasting Disney music, like from like the movies and stuff. Literally nothing beats a good karaoke in your house, sing to yourself. Like, we've just been jamming out. It's been great, in a fantastic mood, by the way. But yeah, I need to decide what to wear. I know I already said that, but either I go jeans. Also, guys, I'm like getting tan and it's so nice. And I also have a watch tan now. I don't know if you guys can see in the light. Anyway, I'm like, does this make me a runner now that I have a watch tan? Like, anyway, and I was like, I'm not gonna be that person. Well, here we are, and there's gonna be many more outdoor runs to come, but I might have to start running in the morning because it is getting toasty. But anyway, trying to like do a bunch of things. This is like how my days normally go, where I'm like, it starts off slow and I'm like, oh, I have this time, and then I'm like trying to get all these things done in one like day, because usually the other day of my weekend is taken up by something else, which is so great to be busy, but I'm like, you really got to be on it to like make sure that I'm like getting everything I need to get done over the weekend completed. So, but also, guys, I have not worn a full face of makeup in a hot minute, and honestly, I feel so good right now. It just feels nice to like be put together and like have my skin looking a little better, even though I'm covering up a lot of things. But this is the best I felt in a really long time, and days like these don't come very often for me, just with like, whether it's my skin or just other things that I've been dealing with more recently. And I'm just soaking up every second of like, I want to feel this good every day. So yeah, but I'm like working with my new doctor, which has been really awesome. And she's been giving me a lot of good like things to swap in my day-to-day. And also I've been meeting with a dietitian, which has been a game changer. So like adding in supplements that I need and just like figuring out where my body is lacking to like make me not feel so great. And so I'm just really excited to kind of finally be at this point in my journey where I'm like, yes, real answers that are not more pills and more medications. And like, okay, anyway, enough yapping. I gotta go, or I'm actually gonna be late. So, peace out. Here is the fit. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, my couch. Jeans, bodysuit, hair and claw clip, just keeping it easy. Just the whole fit. I'm gonna bring a sweater because it does get chilly in there. And then all of my jewelry. I was gonna wear a different necklace, but I got it in a freaking knot as I was trying to put it on. How that happens, I don't know, but it's a very me thing to do. But I also love this one. It's from my nanny, and I love wearing anything that was hers, just like whatever. And also I do wear a lot of gold jewelry, so it works. Anyway, we gotta go, so let's go.